Hello! We're back! That is really by the seat of my pants. All the way through that video, I was still doing preparations for tonight's show, and I literally put my pen down as the final note of that went. So, right. Oh, Jess is in. Right, yes. So we must be live then, because somebody's commented in the comment section. Perfect. So, Baz, how are you? Looking pretty special tonight, mate. I'm loving that top.
Well, I've decided that, like, every week, I should the least I can do is have a shower and get dressed.
I'll work on it for next week.
Oh no, you'll look. Last week you overachieved, and this week you've gone back to kind of below the level that we usually are.
Yeah, exactly. This is the and I've even got I'm printed backwards because we're not on TikTok and it's not reversed. So
oh no,
there you go. It's like it's in code.
I'm just thinking because every week I try and listen to the conversation in the audio at the start of that video, and I've worked out now that it's in a pub talking about Cheltenham. I'll keep going on about this. I keep picking out little sentences in there.
There's definitely something in there about a par 3 as well. So I think they're talking about golf.
Yeah, there you go. So
I don't know whether it's of course in Cheltenham, but yeah, there's a. I'll tell you what, we'll have there. Like it's hardly like MI5 level, spying that that we're going to get away with it because it's going to take us weeks to figure out what those people are talking about.
Well, we could.
Yeah, look, it's like looks like I've got a cockatoo on my shoulder, not a cock or two, Baz.
That's the first thing I was thinking of.
Yeah, exactly, or a galah if we're in Australia, which is a
How are
different.
you? You right? Nice to see you. Good.
I'm very good. Yeah. I'm having a good week. I've been to the beach today. I took some people along with me. I did a live from the beach today. I took my dog down there, which was quite eventful. I took one of my dogs. I couldn't deal with both of them because they just fight in the boot, and then one of them just makes so much noise. Melvin makes so much noise. I couldn't take him when we were on the live because nobody would have heard what I was saying. So I took Larry down because it's only his second time ever on the beach. He did really well.
He looked like he was having a whale of a time.
Yeah, for those of the people that saw the live, there were no other dogs at all on the beach. And so I let him off the lead, and he was brilliant. But it's a huge beach. So spoiled. And every time I go there, I think I should come here more often.
How far away is it from your house?
That beach is about half an hour away.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful. I mean, and there's 4 or 5 beaches like that within an hour of where we live. We're very, very spoiled. But
I'm looking forward to seeing it like for real one day.
Big news. Next week's podcast, I'm going to be in England.
Hey.
And potentially there might only be one screen because potentially next week me and Baz might be in the same room. Either next week or the week after, me and Baz will be in the same room. How exciting would that be? How exciting would that be? And speaking of that, later on in tonight's show, everything's ready. Everything's ready to launch. We're going to launch the live event that we're going to do in Malham at Pubman Dad's Pub, where you'll get a Pubman Dad.
Yeah. He's your son.
Pubman Dan. So we'll be at his pub in Malham at some point in the summer. You will find out later on in the show. We're going to release it. I'll give you the details of how to book it. Basically, what that evening's going to be is we'll get there before the show starts, so you can have a drink and a chat with me, with Baz, and with the guests who I will announce later as well. The show will probably start about 8 o'clock rather than 9 o'clock. We'll probably do 8 till 9:30. Because then afterwards, 9:30, everybody who's been in the studio audience, as a thank you for being incredible and being and supporting us and doing and for being a phenomenal studio audience, which I anticipate they will be. We'll have a drink with you after the show as well. So that's why we moved it slightly forward so that we can have a drink with you all at 9:30. So that is exciting. Hey, Liv's saying in the same room, totally crazy stuff. I know. We're not even in the same country at the moment.
I know. It's going to be bizarre.
The week after, we could, we're going to have to film this with that. What's that TikTok channel? Na, 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 na.
I was thinking more of the other long, slow run up to each other. Then
exactly.
And then it's obviously missing each other.
Yeah. And and one of the TikTok emotional songs, we'll have to have that when we finally meet. But yeah, I'm currently making plans for either next week or the week after. Me and Baz in a special location. I had one that was phenomenal, but it turns out the internet's shit, so we can't do it there. But I may work on a solution for later on in the year, so I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But me and Baz. Even if we're in a dirt cheap B&B above a curry house, just for the sake of being in the same room, we'll do it. So we'll do that. So Baz, the question we always ask first on this show is, what are you drinking, mate?
Well, not to be as you know, I'm fairly consistent about what I drink. So it's basically what the fridge dictates more than anything else. So I'm starting with the usual Corona, but um, I've managed to get hold of a bottle of my favourite rum, which is Admiral's Old J.
Wow.
I mean, I say get hold of it, it's not difficult. I just have to go to Tesco's where they sell it. But
I need to go and speak to a man who speaks to another man who hands it to me, and then I put it through the checkout at Tesco. That's how it works.
But the only thing about Tesco's is that they're the ones that are furthest away from my house, so it actually does involve going out to there deliberately to get stuff. I thought, yeah, I'll treat it special. And yourself? What are you on? Here we go.
In a similar fashion to what's in the fridge. As you know, I'm going to England on Sunday. I'm going to be back in a town called Bury, just north of Manchester, for all you Mirror readers. I don't mean people who read the Mirror. I mean people who can read. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'll be there from Sunday. So I didn't go out and buy any more stuff. So I'm kind of using up what's in the house. So this is quite an interesting one for me. I'm going to drink. He says, reaching into his new podcast fridge. Thank you very much. Tonight, I'm going to try Fork and Spoon Sparkling Shiraz. A sparkling red wine tonight. Not sure if it should have been chilled, but I don't care.
As I've mentioned on numerous times before, I'm as far to being an expert on wine as is humanly possible.
Yeah, well, neither am I. I don't care. Yeah. I mean, I don't care if there's rules. I don't care if there's rules. I'm going to have this chilled, and it's going to be nice. So let's give it a go. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent drop. It's a decent drop, but it's been in our cupboard for a bit, and Emma doesn't drink anymore, so I'm the only one that's going to drink it. So, pop. Let's give it a go.
Look, even with the pop as well.
All right. Oh, it looks weird, doesn't it? Oh, look.
That looks like a pint of beer.
It does look weird, doesn't it? Because it smells tremendous.
So yeah, I'd like to know who else drinks sparkling red wine.
Yeah, Jill's saying, "Oh, sparkling red, fancy schmancy."
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it's not something. Do you know what? Sparkling red's something I've only ever had once before. We went to a restaurant in Ramsbottom. Yeah, Ramsbottom. Me and Emma went to a restaurant in Ramsbottom, which is in the borough of Bury, so it's close to where we used to live. And it was a guy who was really passionate about his wines. The wine list was basically photos of him with a guy who owns a vineyard like that going. And we just said, we'll take your word. So we had a taster menu of like 8 courses, and he said, oh, well, courses 1 to 5, you need to drink this one. And then courses 5 to 9, you need to drink this sparkling red. And me and Emma were going, that sounds like he's just got a shitload of sparkling red in the back that he can't get rid of. And he's trying to blag it to people who know nothing about wine. I tried it on its own. I was like, meh. But then I tried it after or during the courses that he told me to, and it was just like, that's mad. That is just like, that's the difference between someone who knows the wine and somebody who clearly doesn't. But I'll give you an honest review of this. Looks like sparkling Vimto.
Well, considering the premise of the podcast is that we're a pub, I think the only night we ever really treated it like we were reviewing drinks and talking about drinks was the first night, which obviously didn't go down very well in the end because
it went down too well, Baz.
The talking about decreased to just drinking about. Good.
It's quite jammy.
Oh, all right, okay. Hey, right. It's alcohol.
I didn't have to pay out for it because it was on the shelf, so crack on. Right.
I'm sure you've drunk worse things in a bus shelter in your time as well.
I've drunk worse things in a pub. Right, let's start. Ribena and lemonade, Jill says. Right, let's say hello to people. Who have we got in? We've got Jess. We've got Rosie. Hello, Jess. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Jimmy B. Hello to Liv. Who again? I've forgotten which Scandinavian country she's from. I'm going to guess Norway.
I'm going to guess Sweden.
No, is it? No, it's Norway or Finland. Liv, sorry, you're going to have to help my terrible memory. Sai is in. Who else is here?
Martin's in.
Martin, I can see Martin now. That's all that have commented, I think. Let me just whiz through. Spider Granny, hello, Spider Granny. Again, Spider Granny once told me her name, and I completely forgot, so she'll just be Spider Granny forever.
I'm still going to guess Jill.
I was right with Norway first. I shouldn't have doubted myself. There we go. Posh tasting menu and wines to match. Yeah, I think he's got shitloads to get rid of.
So just before you crack on,
I sounded a bit like Clara then when I was talking about the taster menu and the sparkling red. I do apologise. Back to
I had a similar experience with going to a very posh restaurant. It's near to us. Kathy's in.
Good stuff.
So yeah, so we had the taster menu, and then we had the wine flight that went with it. And the first time we ever went there, we thought we'd do it all, the whole thing. By the time we got to dessert, we'd both had 7 glasses of wine. And they could have basically served us a plate full of dog shit. We still would have said it's the most amazing thing we did.
To be honest, I'm already reconsidering this. I know it's probably quite an expensive bottle of wine because we definitely wouldn't have bought it, so it would have been a present. But yeah, I've just had a look at the back and it's 14%.
Not a bad shout.
That's quite cheeky. I should have left that for in a glass case for when I really, really needed it. Well, I'm going to finish this one and then I'm going to go on to Secco.
Right, something else is worth noting. Obviously, I'm sure everyone else has noticed it, and I noticed it when we came on to have a chat beforehand. The graphic has changed on the pub.
Down the bottom?
Yeah.
Down that way?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how do you do
There it is.
There you go. Yeah, over there. It says the lock-in now, because most of the people who are watching this aren't in lockdown anymore. So it's just called the lock-in. And
I might be.
No, still not yet. I've been keeping abreast of it.
Same.
Yeah, we've been keeping on touch with it, and it says something like there was something that got sent out saying advised to stay at home, and then both local authorities in Bolton and in Bedford came out and said, "Nah, don't be daft." So
yeah,
that's it.
They're basically a little bit pissy because the government didn't tell them first.
Well, Jess is saying that it looks like it says the lock-in with Mike and Bag.
That's all right. You call me anything.
Starline Z. Starline Z, that is. Oh, I've got me. How unprofessional is that? I've got my tripod in the back there.
That's very professional.
As well as the coffee.
That just shows your sort of level of intent on here that you could rush off to make a TikTok at any moment.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? If somebody puts, if the Dad Dancer logo appears in the sky, like Batman,
yeah,
then I'm there.
I've got a few things to talk about tonight, anyway. Obviously, but yeah. So what are we doing first then?
If you've got something to tell us all about, why don't you tell us all about what you've got to tell us all about?
Oh no, it's a question for you. So, have you got your scanner? Because I was watching that today.
Yes. Oh, where is that? Did you see that? Yeah. For those that didn't know, that was my first foray into the world of advertising a freebie.
I liked it. I liked the blanket or the sleeping bag.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought I'd just do my own thing with it, and they didn't tell me what to do. They said, "Oh, we want it to be one of," and all the other ones they sent me were just like, "Look at this amazing thing I've got off Amazon." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't really want to do it like that." So I just decided to do my own thing on it and do something that's similar to what I did. It's clearly an advert, but it's similar to my style.
I liked it.
Sent it to them, and I just thought, if they say no, I'll say, well, hold on a minute. You said to me that you liked my stuff and you wanted me to do a post like that, and I did. But yeah, it was one of those that, to be honest, I don't get me wrong, I do like the product. I think it's brilliant. Molly's already stolen it. That's why I can't find it. So yeah, it is a really good piece of kit. I wouldn't have advertised if it was crap, but we do have. When me and you are together, Baz, that's when it happens.
Okay.
The other stuff.
Well,
so
it's kind of weird.
Much more interesting. Excuse me. This is going to have to go. But yeah, the other much more interesting freebies that we've been sent will be seen on here.
Well, we've reached that thing now. So if you've ever watched one of the podcasts where they interview actors, we're on about the Scroobius Pip one predominantly. At the end of the interview, they always say that, like, what's next? And most of the people on there can never actually say because those projects haven't been released yet. We're reaching that now, aren't we? There's things that I think we'd love to talk about, which we're not allowed to talk about.
We've got lots of things. So we've got. The exciting thing is that I'm ready to go. I'm ready to push the button on the live event. Si says he's going to have to go to America instead of coming to Malin.
Oh.
Sort yourself out, you clown. Right. So we've got that we're going to announce later, but also, like I say, either next week or the week after, or who knows, maybe both. Baz and I will be together for the podcast.
It's
together forever.
Sorry, at that most romantic moment of the evening, I've had to plug my laptop in because I realised it wasn't on the mains.
Oh, well, I was
just ruined the moment.
I was going to carry on with that song, and then I was gutted that I don't remember the words, and then I was delighted that I don't remember the words because I think it was Cardi and Jason that.
Especially for you.
No, it's together. It's a different one. I think it might have been the B-side. I don't know. Anyway. Yes, so
Jess will help us out this one. She's brilliant on music.
I'm excited to sort that out. We also have a project which we're also not allowed to speak about, which is the one that we've done the videos for this week. Honestly, Mike Baz says we've got to a point now.
I'm literally just teeing things up so people's ears.
You know what? We've got to a point now where we're doing so many projects that we're not allowed to talk about. I mean, pretty soon we're going to be so big we're not even going to acknowledge your existence. We're just going to that's it. We're going to be too showbiz to communicate and even bother having a comment section and getting people involved in the show.
Let's be fair. No matter what happens to us, we're going to have the same people in here. Like literally anybody new would be like booting those out. We're not interested in you.
Yeah,
you weren't here at the start.
I mean, don't get me wrong, all the regulars can still communicate with us, but it might have to be through our agents. Right.
Yeah, don't look us in the eye.
Exactly. Right. I'm switching now. I'm going to and I don't have Aldi Prosecco this week. Exciting times because the restrictions have been lifted. I've been able to sneak across the border into the UK and go to Asda.
Oh, you've changed.
Yeah, well, you would think that Aldi to Asda would be an upgrade, wouldn't you? But it's actually much cheaper because because I bought it in sterling and not in euros.
Sorry, Jess just put up at the same time as I said you've changed. She's put you two have changed.
Well, do you know what? It was bound to happen, Baz.
Do you know what I mean?
This is it. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, we're announcing tickets for something for basically. We're charging people to come and have a drink with us in the pub. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where we're at now, Baz. That's where we're at. Oh, I can't get this one open now.
Oh, so
I can. All right, it's coming.
Spider Granny.
Yeah.
Delete that one. It was going to be the comment.
Oi!
You've given away my announcement now.
Right. Well, you better tell us then. Why don't you tell us now while I'm fighting?
Okay, so it was more of a story that I was going to tell because obviously when I did the live with Laurie last night, which was her crossword.
Yes.
Afterwards, I stayed on for a little while, and I noticed that while I was on the live, lots of people were talking to a guy on there about music. So I went back through the comments. So it's a guy called Jay Presley. I mean, you can't go wrong with a name called like Presley.
Yeah. To be fair, Jay Presley's a bit like I don't know. It's like. I don't know. Carry on. I was going to make a joke, but I won't. No, carry on.
So anyway, I saw comments in there just saying, Baz, get Jay on. Jay, get your guitar. So because he's in Georgia and he's got something like just under 500 followers.
The state or the country?
Oh, sorry, the state of Georgia. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Just checking.
So anyway, we popped him up onto the guest, and so he turned up with his guitar. And I shit you not, he's a fucking star in the making. So he's a rock singer, but he does obviously he does acoustic versions of songs. So he's got a single he's just finished making at the moment, which is a version of Phil Collins in the Air Tonight. So he did a few bars of that for us, and then we had a chat with him. So he's not only is he he's from Georgia, he's a truck driver as well. He's a family man with a couple of kids, and then he's also producing an album at the moment. So then he did one of his own songs last night for us, and then he did a cover version of Wonderwall. And literally, he had I don't know, it was about 30 of us in last night. It was about 20 of us watching this guy Jay Presley sing these songs, and he's got an album coming out soon as well.
Right, let me just. Is he on? What's he on TikTok? Is he just Jay Presley?
He's Jay_Presley_music.
Jay _Presley_music.
We didn't invite anybody, Jesse. Just
good quality TV. Oh, I think I've seen him.
Oh, there you go. So it must have just sort of swung by. But yeah, it was because there's a few of us in there last night, and he was really good. He was he's good
he's
fun.
far too cool and successful to have on our show.
Well, he's not yet, but he might be. So we need to get him on early.
You know what I mean? He's gonna be, isn't he? That's a good idea, Baz. We'll get him on now.
Yeah.
Get him on now. Get our claws in.
Yeah.
Make him our mate.
Yeah.
And then when he's hugely successful, he's going to have to come back on.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we probably end up getting him to do covers, Take That and Spice Girls and stuff like that. He'd be ruined after that.
Yeah, exactly. So Jill's saying, was Mike not on your live? Your real friends were. It was brilliant.
Wow.
It sounds like it was past my bedtime, to be fair.
Oh, the other thing we did this week that made me laugh was myself and Mike did a FaceTime call. And all the way during our FaceTime call, I kept doing this.
Yeah. See, that's what our lives come to now. You see, that's what our life has come to. We did like Baz said on Monday night. We just had a FaceTime for it was about 3.5 hours in the end, wasn't it?
It was at the end.
We just sat down and had a few drinks and just kind of like had a chat away from the glare of
fame,
the public. Not the glare, but do you know what I mean? Just a chat as mates. And yeah, every so often Baz would like go out a screen. I was like, Baz, we're on FaceTime. Don't need to do that anymore. And then we're like we're looking down the FaceTime for why is no one commenting? For God's sake. Thought these people liked us. Why is no one commenting? Oh yeah, we're on a FaceTime. So that's our life. That's what happens when two middle-aged blokes try and pretend they're any good at technology or social media. Do you know what I mean?
Lost in TikTok. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, back to normal.
So much of our life is in TikTok. When we're not in TikTok, it's just be like, what the hell's going on here?
Just literally sat in a corner thinking about other things I could do in my life.
There's me walking around Aldi, devastated. Nobody recognises me. In a hat and a mask in a country where only 4% of my followers are. It's not really a surprise, is it?
Well, I think the other thing that happens to me now is that if anybody looks at me strangely now, I'm just thinking, do they recognise me? And then I realise that this is my face.
Yeah, it's just like, who's that? What? Look at that funny man, Mum. That's all it is.
I've got it now, though. I got realistic again. I am drinking the Rona.
Baz, doesn't matter how successful you become on TikTok, mate. I'll be here to drag you back down to earth. Don't you worry about it.
Oh no, I need it as well.
You be on your station, I will figuratively come and 2-footed tackle you back down to earth. That's the way it was. Look at this. This is now starting to look like bloody like just like in the army when you got like a plume,
a feather in your cap.
In your hat. Yeah, that's an extra feather in my cap. That is.
Well, I'm bringing something when I come to meet you that you can actually put a real feather in your cap now. Then.
Oh, well, there we go. See, that's what we're going to have to do. This is what we're going to have to sort, because if it is going to be a week today, we haven't got long to plan it. So I need to. Anyway, I nearly started chatting to you about like organising next week, and it's like again, I forgot that there are people.
It's not FaceTime.
There are people tuned into this to be into you. Know what I mean? We're here to entertain other people, not just to do our admin live on the internet. It's ridiculous.
Hello, Ali. You're right.
We need to stop that. So yeah, Jay Presley, right, mate? He's on.
I think he'd be good because anybody who saw it last night would just say he was brilliant, and considering it was completely off the cuff, I just sat there smiling and thinking, "Well, this is brilliant. This is what TikTok gets you in the end."
Well, and the thing is as well, if he gets, if I get jealous of how talented and and brilliant he is, I can always kick him off. Like, I could just click a button and get rid of him like that, because that's the power I've got, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the only thing that I'm a bit worried about when we do this live event in Malham. I can't do that. So if I want Baz to show up, I can't just press the button.
Yeah, but you can just literally reach over and put your hand over my face, so that works.
I'm going to get a stick with a black square on it and just put it in front of your face. I'm going to have to do something like that. So yeah, if you are planning to come to the event, which don't get me wrong, we're going to plug the hell out of this until it's sold out. So make no apologies for that. But if you are going to come up to the event at Malham, firstly, you need to buy tickets pretty soon because it's a small room. Okay, it is a small room. But also, we're going to be doing loads of fun stuff. So yeah, Pie or Fly, which we are doing tonight. We've got 2 people lined up for Pie or Fly. In fact, we've got 3 if Kathy Stewart works again. And we're going to keep going, Kathy. I don't care. I don't care if it never works. We're going to try every single week. Okay. So
I have an idea for that anyway, so that's fine.
We've got 3 with Kathy. But the bottom line is that just means that Kathy's going to have to come to the event in Malham so she can sit down and tell us next to us. Fact.
I'm making the pie especially for Kathy.
Exactly. And the Pie or Fly on the night in Malham is going to be an actual pie where somebody will get pied off in real life. So if for nothing else, if for no other reason, I know Kathy's there. I know that's why I was talking to you. But we need to try again. So, Kathy, you've got the link from last week. When we tell you to click on the link, we'll try again. Jess is saying she'll sit in the car park if tickets sell quick.
Well, we better get some speakers then.
That's it. Like, we'll have to get no, mate. We'll have to get Dan to get extra security.
We could have a Henman Hill.
Imagine that. I'm just tickets. The venue is fully booked. Like literally, there's there's 29 tickets available. All right. Capacity due to social distancing, capacity of the room is 30. All right, and there's 29 tickets left because Rob Appleton's already got one. And the reason Rob Appleton's got one is because he's out tonight, and he said to me, "Send me the link." So I used him as a guinea pig earlier today to see that the ticket link works, and it did. So there's 29 tickets available. There you go.
I've already had to. I bet this won't work again. I think whatever happens, like even if it's a black screen, we should just pie the black screen.
Exactly, Kathy. We're going to try again, like we did last week, and we're going to keep trying again. And do you know what? It might be that Kathy Stewart's non-appearance on our show becomes as regular a feature as Pie or Fly.
Yes,
it might be just a thing. Ali G is saying, Baz, you need a lime in your beer.
I do, but unfortunately, the last time I had a lime in the house was when we actually had people in the garden and they used them all. We only got one. So
you made them sound like intruders.
Yeah, well, they were. So
he said we had some limes, but there were some people in the garden, and we had to chase them away by throwing limes at them.
That's why we used the toilet and stuff like that. They wanted to come in the house. It was just ridiculous.
It's just unbelievable, isn't it? So yeah, currently there's just me, Baz, currently 2 guests, Pubman Dan and Rob Appleton. So hey, do you know what? If he stays like that, I don't mind, to be honest. I'd much rather loads of people come and loads of the people that are the ones that support us in everything we do. Much rather loads of people come.
It's literally my first midweek break for ages.
Like a decent night out as it is, doesn't it?
There you go. Chloe said, where can she find the link for tickets?
You can't find the link for tickets yet because I haven't announced it. I'm going to announce it at 10 p.m. Okay? I'm going to announce it at 10 p.m. just before we go to, and then we'll finish the show with Pie or Fly.
It's all right. The comments are the best thing tonight as well. Kathy will be the mum upstairs.
Should we just sit and read them, Baz? Not out loud. We'll just sit and read them and just sit. The rest of our podcast is just us going.
And me just yeah. Hello, Mickey.
Oh, Mickey's here. Hello, Mickey.
You haven't missed anything.
She's already having problems here. She's building her part now. Do you know what I mean? She's over egging the pudding of this thing now. Come on, Kathy. Just try your best. I know we said that if you keep failing, we'll keep you on every week.
I think what we should do is we should get Kathy to send us a photograph, and then on 1 week we'll just pop the photograph up in one corner of our screen like this.
Mickey's asking if she's the only one on YouTube. I think Mickey is the only one on YouTube. Thanks, Mickey. Thanks for boosting me YouTube numbers.
Well, perfect.
Appreciate your work.
And can I ask a question? Are we on your television like we have been before? So we're much bigger on there.
Oh God, are we on Mickey's TV?
Maybe, I think so. Which is
Baz, if we're on Mickey's TV, you're definitely going to be shorter in real life.
Oh, 100%.
Did you know me, mate? You're going to be on a massive screen right now. This is going to be like.
Well, when you finally meet me, you'll realise I've got such a massive head as well. So it kind of makes up for the stature.
That's all right. I've got a big napper, to be fair, but I'm kind of the rest of it kind of like, particularly after lockdown, the rest of it kind of fits in. So
she's on her phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I am scaled down to the right height.
Yeah, exactly, life size. That's brilliant. Right, what time are we on? Right, 9:32. Have you done what you wanted to do then?
Yeah, the other stuff I had was like talking about your scanner, and then was things that happened on this day in history. But that's boring stuff. That was a backup in case we didn't have anything to talk about.
Okay, look. So you've heard it here and now. If Baz launches into on this day of history, you know that the show's gone tits up, and like we've got literally nothing else to say. That's the same as me. I still have. I still have my emergency coconuts. By the way.
Look! Thank God for that. I was hoping they were going to come out.
The emergency coconuts. We'll get those out.
We'll get
the coconuts out. I'll get my coconuts out if we need to. Oh, see, size on YouTube as well now, so Mickey didn't feel alone. I love that. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do now. We'll do something that I've prepared. And when I say prepared, I literally took a bunch of screenshots and just loaded them all onto PowerPoint now, literally in the 4-minute intro video. So, Chloe's got to go. Sorry,
we weren't entertaining enough. Speak to you next time.
All right, fair enough. Chloe's gone. Chloe's going now, so should we just finish? There's no point carrying on without Chloe. I'll tell you what, we'll just wait until she can come back. It's all right, we'll wait for her. Chloe, how long are you going to be?
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's 9:34 now. What time are you coming back? We just need to know because everyone else is waiting now.
I'm going to go buy a tumbleweed.
Yeah, we'll probably carry on. Right. So obviously 2 weeks ago we did the Yahoo Answers thing. Last week we did the it was the Google search stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And this week you've probably I can't wait a week for you, Chloe. Sorry. I will send you the link though of how to get to Malham. That made it sound like I was just going to send send her a map. I'm not. Right. Let me see what I could do. See if I press this button here. Let me see what I can get sorted. Hello. Why is that? Hey, this is good telly, isn't it? Right.
That's awesome.
Right. I think
so far nothing's gone wrong. So this is the moment.
Yeah, I don't remember what I did last week when everyone said it didn't look right, and then it was kind of. Hold on. Well, how do I make that come down here?
Side.
Are you enjoying this? I can't see anyone now because I've got a big bloody presentation in front of me now. So,
I mean, in terms of podcasts, it doesn't get better than this. As anybody who's ever watched this before knows.
Yeah. If anyone is watching, thinking, when's this going to get good? Yeah. Sorry, this is this is it. Right, Baz. I can't share it now. Right, I'm going to
bin me off and put it up on the other one.
I don't know what I'm doing. Right. I'm going to insert a blank slide there, just so that if it comes up with two, Right. Okay. Yeah. Look, Baz, I can't wait until this podcast's massive and raking in the cash, and I can pay someone to do this shit because I can't control this. And do you know what I mean? It's like it's like letting a chimp like in a chip or something. It's not happening.
In
It's not
fairness,
working.
it's gone really well up to here, so it's about time we had a glitch.
Well, you know what? I'll just try and take on more than I can handle, don't I? Do you know what I mean? Right. So if I share this here,
Oh, there you go.
right? But I want it when I press the thingy button. When I press this, right? I can't see anything. What can you see?
I can see a big white screen that says the best shop names ever in capital letters.
Is that all you can see? You can't see anything else?
No, and I can see your name in the bottom left-hand corner.
Lovely. That's perfect. Do you want to take that call, Baz, or are you?
No, I literally. So I knew this was coming up, so I've stored my my shop name somewhere else.
Ah.
If needed, you've probably got 1,000 of them, but I thought
I think I've got 10. All right. So this is what we're going to do, everyone. I don't like this because all I can see is that big white screen that you can see, which is probably why my face has just gone completely like Casper the Ghost. Look. I look like Casper the Ghost now because I've got just a massive white screen in front of me. But I can't see you and I can't see anyone else, so I have to kind of trust that you can see me.
Yeah.
So it's working. Okay. So best shop names ever. There's a blank screen that I put in just in case. Right. This first one. I might give you clues and see if people can get, but that won't work because I can't see the answer. Anyway, this is the first one. Okay.
Okay, I've got it.
Bread Pit. Isn't that tremendous? I don't really know what they sell, to be honest. But Bread Pit is a particularly brilliant. I love the fact as well that they've clearly got some kind of 1990s ghetto blaster up there, facing the wrong way. I don't know what that's there for, but anyway, the next one is on a similar theme. It's bread related. And I really like this one. It's Peter Pan.
Oh dear.
That's tremendous. Shish kebab, falafel, salad bar, juice bar, free delivery called Peter Pan. Look at that. And you can see the clientele are exactly the sort of people you want to hang around with. Right, this next one. I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure I've driven past it. And it's a printer cartridge shop. Can anybody, what, Baz, if you had a printer, I know this is putting you on the spot, or anybody who's watching, if you had a printer cartridge shop, what would you call it? Let's see if we've got some good, and I can't see the comment section, Baz, so you'll have to read it out.
Right, so the first one that came to my head was Incredible.
Nice. That is good.
I've got nothing else coming up in here.
Because I reckon if we do it this way, then the comment section will probably come up with better ones than they actually are, which will be more entertaining. Have we got
Copy
any?
That. This has just come up with Copy That.
Copy that. That's decent. Right. I'm gonna give it 20 more seconds, and then I'm gonna reveal what the answer is. And I love this one.
Oh, wait on. Size come up with it. It should be Printy Patel.
No, that gets a round of applause. That is excellent. Excellent work.
Mickey's got You Made Me Inc. Oh, we've got 2 for Monsters Inc. as well. Nice.
Right. Well, the answer is Alan Cartridge.
Oh, so good. And he's got a connection with you as well.
Well, exactly. But I'm having size on that one.
Yeah, I think so too.
To be fair, when Alan Cartridge was named, and it's on Bayton Lane somewhere. That must be in London, I think. Oh, is it? No, is it Leeds? Does that say? I think that's in Leeds. I probably have driven past it. That's why then.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like we're playing GeoGuessr. I think that says Harrogate Road, Leeds. So yeah, there you go. If you want to go and visit Alan Cartridge, he's on Harrogate Road in Leeds. Right, the next one is right. Here are your clues. The next one is a fish and chip shop that used to be a train station. So see if you can kind of shoehorn 2 puns into the same name. Let's see what we got. Come on, comment section.
So for a chip shop,
A chippy that used to be a train station.
Oh, 'cause I was going to come up with some salt and battery.
Ooh, I like that. That'd work if it was like a prison or a former prison or a former police station.
He needs to come up with Mind the Carp, which I guess is Mind the Gap.
Oh, I do like that.
Oh, so Spider Granny needs to come up with an actual shop that's near me called the Codfather.
Oh, very good. But they do know
So
that
there's
this
actually
one,
there's one there. Lou's come up with PlayStation. That's genius.
it's called PlayStation.
PlayStation. Oh, it's so good.
Tremendous. Well done. Right. This next one, there's no way on earth you will guess this. But I think, because I am a little bit geeky, I think this is tremendous. Okay. I think it's a chiropractor. I can't really see on the preview.
Chiropractor.
It's for a chiropractor. And I can't give you any clues because it just.
Is it an Irish one?
Here we go. It's a chiropractor who's given his chiropractor shop, his practice or whatever, a name related to a film.
Oh, okay.
So let's think about that. Chiropractors names related to film.
So the only one I came up with, because I thought it might be an Irish one, was What's the Crack, but that's no good.
No, I do like that.
Is it? It's oh, come on.
I'd like to hear everyone's suggestions because I'm comfortable. I'm comfortably certain, if that's a way of phrasing it, I'm comfortably certain nobody will get the answer to this. But it is
basically,
genius.
I don't think Mickey's ever seen a film because she's put back, sack, and crack, which is a completely different thing.
That might be a film that she's seen that is a little more specialist than the mainstream films.
She is closely related to the beauty industry. You've got bend, snap, and 2 aching bones. Wow, that's a big one.
Nice.
This is good. I'll be back, which is obviously harder related. Kathy's come up with, I think, which might be the one. Back to the Future.
Oh, that is good.
Oh, it is good, yeah.
But it's not right. Do you want me to reveal it, or have you got any more?
Come up with, The Good, the Crack, and the Ugly.
Nice.
I'm not sure. Mickey's come up with another one, which is Crack Saw Redemption. That's a game, isn't it?
Are we ready?
Yeah, go on. Let's have it.
Are we ready to reveal what it is? I love this. Jurassic Park.
Oh dear.
I think that is genius. Jurassic Park. Oh, I love that one. Right,
21st century chiropractic. I love it.
Next one is a quick one. It's not the Codfather, but it is a fish and chip shop related to a film.
Sorry, I just put my hand up there. You can't see me. Just before we go on to the next one, Jimmy B's put The Spine Who Loved Me.
Now that my friend, is gold. That is gold.
That is very good.
I am going to have to go with Jurassic Park though, just for the
for sure.
unique specificity.
Yeah, that's close enough.
How specific it is.
So what's the next one then? What are we looking for the next one?
We're looking for a fish and chip shop related to a film.
All right. So we know it's not the Codfather.
It's not the Codfather, no.
That is very good though. Mickey's come up with Frying Nemo. Bless him.
Oh, bless. You won't get much of a meal out of that.
a fish called Rhonda.
Nice. Oh, I think that is one, isn't it? I think in the Rhondda Valley. I think that is the.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah.
That's not the one. That is brilliant. That's not the one I've got. To be honest, I might reveal it pretty soon because it's not that good, to be honest. But
okay, well, the only one I had was the Fry Who Loved Me.
See, I like that. Right, are we ready?
Go on then.
It's got a. Here we go. See if you can guess it. It's got on the picture on the front of the shop. It's got a fish riding a Vespa scooter.
Oh, is it Quadrophenia?
It's Quadrophenia.
Actually, that's very good.
Well done, Baz.
It's got to be in Brighton, hasn't it? That's got to be in Brighton.
It must be somewhere. There you go, Quadrophenia. And I just love that little picture of what's clearly not a cod, but on a Vespa.
It looks like a chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I do like that. Right, the next one is the next one is an optometrist.
Yep.
And the clue I can give you for this is it's a stereotypically Mexican optometrist.
Okay.
What can we find from that, people?
We haven't got anything in the comments yet, but my brain is ticking over. So it's a Mexican optometrist.
It's a stereotypically Mexican. So not stereotypical, but it is. What's like a cliche? What's the thing? It is a stereotype, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it Juan Goodeye?
Oh, that's good. It's good, but it's not right.
It's not right. Oh, we're a bit quiet in the comments here. I think we may have stumped somebody.
Okay. Do you want me to reveal it?
Yeah.
It's a tough one to guess. It's a tough one to guess, but it is tremendous. Are we ready?
I am.
Ay caramba!
Oh, Lacey got it.
Oh, Lacey, sorry.
Just at the moment.
Ay caramba!
So if you are late to the party, we're actually going through a list of amusing shop names based on other sayings. This is for Adam. Adam's just turned up the gardener. That's brilliant.
Okay, the next one, staying on a Mexican theme. It's I presume it's a bar, and it's related to a film.
It's a bar.
So I think it's a Mexican bar with a name that's related to a film. See, I can see the answer, and it just makes me chuckle.
It's so endless. There are probably a million answers.
Yeah. This is about hearing everyone's wonderful suggestions as much as anybody getting it right.
Everyone's just saying hello to Adam at the moment because he's late. He's only decided to turn up now. So we're going to need.
Hola, Adam.
Oh God.
Has anyone got any ideas? This is what looks like a Mexican themed bar related to a film.
I think Martine must have it. So she's just put Tequila Mockingbird.
Tequila Mockingbird.
That's brilliant.
And now I can see it says Mexican Bar and Grill, so that's exactly what it is.
Well done, Martine.
Okay.
We had Pinto or Pinto and Desperados as well.
There you go. Right. Well, we've got there are two left, and the two that are quite close to home for me. One of them is a very it's a chain. This isn't just one in Ireland. This is a chain of kebab houses.
Oh no, I know it. It's my favourite kebab house.
Go on then.
Well, no, let's have some of the comments first because I do know this.
If you know it, let's go.
It is Abracababra.
Abracababra!
I've actually eaten there. It's literally my favourite one.
Abracadabra. Yeah, and yeah, that's just a normal one. And then this next one, the final one is there's no guessing on this one, and me and Baz have discussed this recently. But this is a sign that appeared above the in my hometown of Bury. It appeared on the RSPCA charity shop. You may have seen it because it went viral, but interestingly, it went viral about 6 years after the sign was taken down. The sign was only there for about a week until someone went, "Are you sure you want to put that up?" So let's get straight to it. RSPCA helping bury animals. That is not photoshopped. That is how that sign went. I think the girl on the right. I think the girl on the right is the only one who thinks, yeah, that sign. We shouldn't be having our picture taken next to that sign. Look at her. She's looking down at her feet. She's embarrassed. Either that, or it looks to me like the photographer's actually about 2 feet below where we are.
Yeah, he is.
Because they're all looking down at... Anyway, so yes, helping bury animals is what that sign said for about a week. And it now says helping local animals because the RSPCA charity shops just produce those signs for all of their stuff. So it would be like helping Bedford animals or helping Bolton animals. And yeah, they didn't think through helping bury animals is exactly what the RSPCA aren't doing. Oh, I'm back. I can see myself now. Right,
yeah, because that actually came up in one of your lives, didn't it? I think it might have come up on the quiz. It came up one night as a comment, and then you showed me it later on.
It was something like that. But yeah, the interesting thing in that was literally on the front of that store for about a week, and people kept coming down and going, "Have you not thought about what that says?" No. And then no one thought anything of it. And about 5 years later, it went viral.
Well,
Martin's saying that in Chelsea there was a shoe shop called Our Soul.
No, I know that one for sure. Well, we've it doesn't make any difference. Right? We've got a coach company around our place called Our Souls.
Not really.
Yeah. So what reminded me earlier is that someone did a post years ago. So we know who Scott D. Henry is, right?
Yes.
So his thing used to be that he would always take the piss out of Menards, and he liked all those shop names in America. So one of my friends did a post to him about shop names in England, and the first one she put up was a door company that just sold doors.
Oh, you're asking me to guess?
Well, yeah. So
sorry. I was waiting for the punchline then. Door.
We don't need to spend a lot of time on these because I've only got tiny pictures to put up. But yeah,
it's not Finding Dory.
No, anybody else wants to guess it. Let's have a
guess about this. Is a door shop.
It's doors, but they also sell obviously accessories for doors.
Oh, is it Knobs and Knockers?
It is Knobs and Knockers.
Yay!
I'm just going to go to the next one. So I've got to go through the video. Right, here is the next one. She drops her head down in a minute. I'll be able to do it.
Who is it, by the way?
Oh, so it's my friend Annika Woodhead, but she's all right. So basically,
I know Annika Woodhead. She's not my friend, but I know her from on here, and she's not on TikTok anymore, is she?
No, she left a couple of years ago. She basically
years ago.
I know. Well, ages ago. Then that's what I mean.
Baz, how long have we been on?
For too long, probably.
How long have we been on tonight? If Annika left TikTok 2 years ago.
Unfortunately, this one here doesn't have anything. So it's basically a supermarket, but it just made me laugh. So the only thing it's not related to the name of it either. It's got a name. It's just called Anus Stores.
Nice. Do you know in Salford? In Salford, I used to drive past a small corner shop every day in Salford on my way to work. And in exactly the same font as Tesco Express.
Okay.
This place had called it Teco Express. TECCO in exactly the same font with the little like blue kind of like funny parallelogram line underneath it.
I would assume they would have had that shut down. Tesco's would have jumped all over that, wouldn't they?
It was there for a long time, and I was working in retail. Well, I was working in FMCG at the time. You know what I mean? Working with retailers, and I was like, I can't believe they've let that go. And it was at least 12 months. It was there before they changed it.
This one is also not related. All funny.
Tonight's first comment that's going to make it to the screen is Jimmy B. You can get some really good shit in Anus stores.
So I don't know what this place is, but there's a pizza shop in, it looks like somewhere up north, judging by it, called Herpes Pizza.
Why have you just assumed that's up north? Why are you being racist?
Just because it looks like a northern place. That's it. They're the only ones we've got.
Why? Is there loads of people with whippets and flat caps outside it? How have you decided it's a northern place? I want to understand your prejudice, Baz.
Anyway, should we just move on? I've got to come up north a lot of people soon.
Yeah,
I know. Just getting on that subject. I got asked the other day when I went to the shop whether I was from the north, and I said to you, didn't I? Because I've been hanging around with you and everyone, so many northerners recently, that I keep saying last now and past.
There you go. I know. Yeah, you were saying that. That's we're going to have you talking proper soon enough. Right. Okay. It's time for the lights to come on.
Oh, blimey! This is a long message on it. I don't know if you'd be able to get even that on one of the comment on the banner.
Well, I'll read it first.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen this. See if it comes. Yes, I've seen this. It's brilliant. There's a road sign in Wales. So again, Baz, my memory is terrible. Who's Cackage?
That's Lacey Flirt.
Lacey. Sorry, Lacey. I'm going to say that every week. Do apologise. It's nothing personal. I've just got a really shit memory. There's a road sign in Wales that was wrongly translated. There's the English and then the Welsh, and it says it was supposed to basically say in Welsh it says like no overtaking a left-hand lane, and they translated it into I'm not in the office. Please send all translations to head office, or the other way around. It's brilliant. That is brilliant. I've seen something similar where it's like somebody's put somebody's engraved on a brass plaque. James. Nothing underneath it. Just leave it as his name. Just James. Is all engraved on his.
They've literally engraved the note that came with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So Gillian, even though
I can't bring that one to screen for obvious reasons, but obviously,
but that's in Manchester as well, isn't it?
Exactly the same thing happened in Manchester. There's, I'll leave it to everyone's imagination, but yeah, the Canal Street in Manchester is the centre of the gay village.
Yeah, I love it.
So the C and the S, the capital C and the capital S, were often painted out white to reveal that.
I'll try and read this one. I saw a sign in Ireland that said
around 55 miles an hour.
Perfect.
Right. Right. It's 10 o'clock.
That's not my quickly.
And do you know what happens at 10 o'clock?
Well, other than you going to bed usually.
Tonight? What happens at 10 o'clock tonight? And I just need to double check something.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just let me double check by clicking on that and then clicking on that and then clicking on that. Yeah. We're open. So I've got a couple of things I need to announce. Oh, I've forgotten to queue up the video. Anyway, it's fine. We'll just crack on. Yeah, don't worry about that, mate. Come on. So, yes, if you want to know about the live event that we're going to do, we are going to go to Pub Man Dan. I can't even say it.
Or you can do it the other way. Or you can do the superhero where you go Pub Mandan.
Pub Mandan. Yes. Anyway, yes. So So we are going to be at Pub Man Dan's pub on the 14th of July. Okay, so on the 14th of July, we're going to be broadcasting the lock-in from an actual pub. So there will be no virtual pub involved. We're broadcasting it from an actual pub. Now, if you come along on the night, what we're going to do is we're going to start the night about 7 o'clock. We'll have a few drinks and a chat with you all before the show. We're going to start the show at about 8 o'clock. We're going to go live at about 8. And we're going to do 8 till 9:30. So we'll be slightly earlier on the live broadcast because that then gives us time from 9:30 until closing to have a drink with you afterwards. So 14th of July is when it is. The book in Malham is where it is. So you need to book in. But because it's a tourist area in the middle of their high season, there are no rooms at the inn, I'm afraid. Literally, because it's the book in. I just thought of that now. Aren't I clever? But yeah, there's no rooms at the inn. But there's plenty. There's other things in the village of Malham. So yeah, there's other things in the village, and there is also a Premier Inn 6 miles away in Skipton. Okay, so there's plenty of opportunity to get your stuff booked. Where you need to go, because there's only 29 tickets. So where you need to go is daddancer.co.uk. All right, go, run. If you go to daddancer.co.uk, on there's a big banner on the front page. Click on that. It'll give you all the details. And I can exclusively reveal you won't only get a chance to see and meet and buy drinks for me and Baz.
Or have drinks for.
Yeah, you can't. It's not just me and Baz who you could buy drinks for all night. We've got 2 special guests. Special guest number 1 from the Northeast, a lady who is partly responsible for me getting 26 million views. Ladies and gentlemen, the first guest who will be live in the pub in Malham on the 14th of July is Kelly, the life bath. Will be there, so she's going to be there, so you can come along and meet that. And ladies and gentlemen, the other guest on the night, our second guest on the night, will be Mr. Joshua Cubed, who is going to travel up from London to be there with us and with you. So if you want to come and see me, Baz, Kelly, and Joshua, and be part of our first ever live studio audience for this podcast, you need to go to daddancer.co.uk. Get there. Click on the banner. It'll give you all the details of what... There's even a link. This is how much I'm looking after you. There's even a link for the Premier Lodge or the Premier Inn, whatever it's called. There's even a link for the Premier Inn in Skipton, so you can book your accommodation as well.
Yeah, I mean, Pub Man Dan is going to be there. I mean, but it is his pub, so yes.
Oh yeah, Pub Man Dan is there, and he is going to be. He'll be on the show at some point, and he's not a guest. We're his guest. So yes, Pub Man Dan is going to be on the show. We will definitely be interviewing the landlord, as is polite if you're going to do a show from someone's pub. So yes, if you want to be, yes, Pub Man Dan is obviously going to be there because it's his pub that we're going to, and that's why we're going to that pub.
He might be having a night off though. You never know.
He's definitely not having a night off. He's going to be busy that night. Well, he's going to get some staff on to be busy anyway. Because we're in a separate room, so we've got a room all to ourselves. So we're not in the main pub. We've got a separate room all to ourselves.
Imagine that.
And the capacity of that room is 30. And Rob Appleton's already bought a ticket, so there are 29 more tickets left.
So Rob's ticket is number 1, is it?
Sorry?
Is Rob's ticket number 1?
It's a computer decided that. I don't know. I presume so. He'll probably be ticket 000000001.
Yeah, that'd be him.
Just in case. So yeah, that's the details. If you want to be there, all you got to do is go to daddancer.co.uk. Click on the link there. All the details of what's going on is there. But yeah, you can come and meet me, Baz, Kelly, and Joshua, and Pub Man Dan. We'll all be there and meet each other. Do you know what I mean? So everyone who's going to come will be all you guys. So get along there. Martin, you 100% have to pull a sickie or try and wangle some way of getting there. So, yes.
Of course, the other thing that's worth mentioning is not people said, Kathy said, and see each other. The other guests are going to be people that you haven't met, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is basically just going to be a room full of mates. And also, obviously, we are going to go live. So if you go live, you'll be in the audience and we'll be able to interact with you. So instead of through the comment section, we'll be able to get you come up and, like, you know, if you've got a story to tell, we'll be able to get you to come up and you can talk to us there. The Pie or Fly is going to be live, including and featuring an actual real life pie. So
I think what we might need to do as well is send an ambulance to the hospital and go and pick up Lou, because she said she's going to be in hospital still. So don't worry, we'll get an ambulance to bring you up. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do that, I'm sure.
Oh, Mickey's in already.
But Mickey. Love you, Mickey. You've always been my favourite.
And also a former guest on the podcast as well.
Exactly. So there's a good chance look, hey, Mickey, bring your face paints. Come on, we'll do it like it's like the was it like Phoenix Nights? We'll have a little. You can have a stall in the corner, Mickey, if you want. Do you know what I mean? Everyone will have tiger faces as Spider-Man.
Oh, I only wanted a wolf one.
So yeah, how's that? How excited are you though? Like, because apparently this is basically an excuse for us all to get together, meet each other for the first time, have a drink and a chat with each other. We'll do 90 minutes of podcast in the middle of it, but also Joshua Cubed. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, this is a room of 30 people with just some beast was flying around there. This is a room of 30 people where there are going to be 4 or 5 TikTokers there who have a combined. I'm lumping myself in with them, but I've got a combined followers of like knocking on 2 million. In fact, it'll be more than 2 million.
In fairness, one of them's got well over half of that.
But sorry. How cool is that? And do you know what? I need to be sincere from them. I need it to focus on me. I've gone all blurred. Why is that? Has that worked? Anyway, I need to be sincere for a minute. Joshua was very keen to come up and be on the show and meet all you guys because of this community that we've built. I mean, all of you guys are always on what Baz does and always on the stuff that I do and always on Joshua's stuff. And I don't think it's kind of over egging the pudding to say you are, as a community, it's Joshua sees us as very special, and that's why he's coming all the way up. I mean, he ain't getting paid. Do you know what I mean? He's coming up. He's coming up just to chat to us.
I think the thing that we qualify for Joshua's his viewers are that we're grown-ups as well.
And that's it. I think we're his only adult friends. So no, but to be fair, I just think kudos to Kelly and Joshua for giving up the time just to come. And yeah, no one's getting paid. And we are charging for it, but we're charging for it because basically we're probably going to have to buy some kit.
A lot of stuff.
We're probably going to have to buy a lot of. Look, me and Baz are going to be out of pocket on this without a shadow of a doubt, right?
Especially with the first round, it's going to be massive.
Yeah, no. I'm not buying a drink all night. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay, superstar. Sorry. Have we got a rider?
Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot to mention, didn't I, Baz? That okay, 5 minutes time. Can somebody remind me at 14 minutes past? I'm going to set another alarm. Sorry. I know this isn't the most professional thing to have done on a podcast, but this isn't
anything we ever seen before.
I've got to book 3 of my mates onto a golf competition on Saturday, and if I don't do it, I might as well never come back from England when I've done it. So, I think Joshua. I think Joshua coming up, it just is a reflection of how much he appreciates all of you guys.
He sees
us all as friends rather than just summit on TikTok. So
I have a feeling he might. Like, so knowing Joshua, he might even bring his keyboard up. You never know. Which I think he might do it. Which means basically Mickey's going to put him in an arm lock and get him to play her song all night.
yeah. Well, and like I say, we are charging for it. It's not that much, but it is just to offset some of the costs because there's a very good chance we're going to have to buy some serious kit to make this thing technically work, and we haven't thought it through. To be honest.
So I think the thing that's worth having a chat with. Who would have thought just a little over a year ago that we'd be organising an event to get 30 people in a room that we all like and respect and have a chat with.
Exactly. It's like a mini reunion of people who've never met before.
But if it goes like any of the other sort of internet reunions,
it's just a union.
The strange thing is, if it's like any other internet meeting I've been to before, there'd be a load of introverts just sat on their phones, like messaging each other via TikTok.
I'm confident there will be nobody sitting introvertedly on the phones.
I might be.
Well, Jess has just said if it doesn't work, we'll just get drunk.
Yeah,
there's every chance. This is
just a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation.
But basically, what we're talking about here is come along to a piss up in Pubman Dan's pub, and for about 90 minutes we'll cock about on the internet and show off.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
and then the strippers are going to turn up, and it'll be like a proper night out. So,
Spider Granny's got it right. She said, like, Jess said, if it doesn't work, we'll just get drunk. And Spider Granny said, well, if it does work, we'll still get drunk.
Hello, Matt. My friend Matt is in.
Yeah, he said, shame it isn't closer for a school night. And do you know what? The podcast's on a Wednesday night, and the trouble is we couldn't do it at the weekend anyway, because the pub that we're doing it at in Malham it's a very busy pub in the middle of summer because it's in a tourist area. Podcast on a Wednesday. We did think about moving the podcast from a Wednesday, so that more people would be able to attend. But it's the only other dates we could get were Wednesdays or Sundays, both the school nights. So the podcast is always on a Wednesday, so we stuck with the Wednesday. So people have got plenty of opportunity to make arrangements. We're on the 26th of May now. We've just announced it's on the 14th of July. So there we go. Is Dan one of the strippers? I would doubt that. I would doubt it.
I'm really glad I mentioned strippers now because everyone's just volunteering. I say everyone. I just mean Jess.
I didn't know it was that kind of gig, but
hey, listen, we haven't planned anything, have we?
Look, it's well, I have planned a few things. Yeah, I mean, it's all right for you,
winging it,
mate. You know what I mean? This is one time you can't just rock up and wing it. You know, we got shit to do. Right? Even as a sidekick, this time there's pressure because we got people are paying.
I'll try and be more enigmatic than I usually am, so it's fine. I might even write some jokes.
Jesus.
No.
Shame it's so far. We'll catch up online. Come on, Adam. Adam, you've got like 6 weeks to make arrangements. And Joshua's coming up from London. So there. But yeah, it will be live on the internet. But if you can make it, then do. Oh, one thing I forgot to say is that I haven't organised it yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up something. I think Jess is going to have to help me. It's 14 past. Thank you, Jess. Sorry.
You've got 23 seconds according to my watch. So yeah.
Yes, I really appreciate that because if I forgot it, yes. So what Jess is saying there is that. I'll try and book my golf at the same time. Hold on. I need the 10 o'clock slot. 10 o'clock slot. I'm in.
Listen, what we should do.
Carry on. Baz, take over for 60 seconds.
Pressure's on. Just put in the comments how far away you are from Malham because I'm 100 and I'm 3.5 hours away from Malham. Which I know isn't a distance, but I did check it out yesterday. But yeah, so there's plenty of people from the north, isn't Depending on way to Doncaster, Wakefield train station, I'll pick you up. Oh, look at that! There you go. Jess is offering a cab service from Wakefield as well.
Right,
Oh,
we're sorted. We're all right.
No, that was quick.
Now I can focus back now. Sorry about that. I was under a huge amount of pressure. 3 of my mates were relying on me to book the competition on Saturday, and I definitely need to enter that competition on Saturday because the day after I'm going back to England for 7 weeks, and that competition that I'm entering on Saturday is to win free fees for the following year. So it's important. So yeah, I mean, plenty of people. Listen, plenty of people are traveling plenty of distance. And do you know what? We appreciate it. If you can make it, great. If you can't make it, that's cool too. But yeah, if you can make it, but yeah, like Jess said, we're going to set up a Discord. I don't really know what Discord is. This is where I turn. I'm pretty good at technology, but this is where I'm
trying to scroll on the screen. It doesn't work that way, does it?
Well, this is. So yeah, this is where I turn from someone who knows a bit about technology to an absolute Luddite, but I've got no idea what Discord is. But apparently, what Discord is, it's we can set up a little community in there where people can message each other. And what we'll do in there is we will organize in there. We will enable you to organize car shares and things like that. So. And sharing accommodation. So you can share the cost of travel, you can share the cost of accommodation, so it makes it cheaper for everyone else to get there. Okay. So
this is how out of touch I am. I thought it said Disco Road.
Where is Disco Road?
It's going to be in Malham on the 14th of July.
Yeah, I mean, I'll set it up. I was in a bit of a rush today, and I just wanted to set up the website that told you what was going on and the ticketing options. So that's all set up. The next stage is to sort out this Discord thing where, like I say, we're one big community. Oh, hold on. My mate's just sent me something. We're one big community in where we are. Hold on, sorry.
I think the two just said I can't make it.
No, my mate just sent me something. I was like, shit, he's not just booked it as well, has he? No, we're all good. We're all good. He's just saying thanks. We're all one big community, and we've met loads of amazing people. And this event is as much about meeting you lot in real life. Okay. So what we're going to do with this Discord is further that community and help people get there who might not ordinarily be able to get there. So shared lifts, shared accommodation, anything to keep the costs down for people. We'll do what we can. And even if you can't make it, we'll set up this Discord for us so we can all chat together. And whether it's about Malham or whether it's just about stuff in general, we'll set up a little kind of community, an online community of us, and a way for people to communicate, because we've all made friends on TikTok and on here, and it's difficult to communicate with everyone. So Discord will be the place that we'll do it.
So for the downside, there's going to be literally nobody watching it on the live here because they'll all be in the room.
Oh, there definitely will. There are definitely people who won't be able to make it.
Dad dancerettes. I'm up for that.
That sounds a bit. That sounds a bit like Tourette's. So it sounds like somebody who involuntarily shouts the word berry.
So are we having a dress code?
Hey,
we should have a dress code.
Well, I mean, Jess was saying she might not wear any, so
I know, but obviously she'd have to put something to start with. Jenny's going to watch live because she can't cross the border, can she?
She don't do July. Hadrian Wall's not that big.
Oh, okay. I've not seen it for a while. Fancy dress or a theme?
I'm not thinking of fancy dress. I've got enough to sort out. Don't make me have to sort something like that out. I've got enough to organise. You've
got a cracking Austin Powers outfit. I've seen it.
Well, that is. Well, do you know what? That's not an Austin Powers outfit. That's a wig. That's a wig and a pair of dress-up glasses. The rest of that outfit was model's own. It was that's all, and that was my stuff. That was my clothes.
And obviously, this is based on your one of your recent TikToks. But we could all just come in our pants.
I think I just have.
I had to say it. If anyone's going to say it, it's down to me.
Oh, I think I just have it. The excitement of people actually buying tickets to come and see us.
Right. Well, I'll think of something suitable to wear anyway. I'll have a look through my wardrobe and see what I can put on.
I think you'll be all right, Baz. I think you'll be all right. I think you'll have plenty of things to wear, mate.
I think when people meet me, I'm just wearing a black hoodie and some black jogging bottoms. It'll be sound, right?
Imagine that.
Or the tiger onesie.
Baz, if I wear that kind of stuff, people will be expecting me to turn up as I am, with slouch beanie and t-shirt. So who knows? But with you, mate, you set yourself like that. My TikTok is just about me coming online and talking shit. Yours is about style.
Lou's just set me a challenge which is never going to happen. He just said, I think Baz should shave his beard off and do it clean shaven. You know what? If I turned up, I'd be sat in the corner on my own and no one would recognise me.
Imagine that. Imagine if you shaved your. Imagine it seriously though. If you like buzzed your hair for like that number 2 all over or something, clean shaven, didn't wear your glasses, and you turned up having bought a ticket and just sat there, and I'd be like, I can't believe that. Why has Baz not turned up? Where's he?
I'm just going to let everybody know now that won't happen. That's fine.
Right. Now that all that excitement's done, so don't forget, that's where you need to go. You need to go daddancing.co.uk, buy your tickets, get involved, come and see us, get involved in the show, and come and have a drink with us and meet all the people that you chat to all the time. So tonight we do have Pie or Fly. So tonight we've got Jess, Jill, and who knows? Drum roll, could be Kathy. Let's give it a go. So,
come on, Kathy, we can make this work.
Jess, Jill, and Kathy.
Click
on the link. Jess, Jill, and Kathy. Click on the link that I gave you. I'm gonna have to sort these lighting out. Honestly, I look like I'm I've been on a sunbed for 3/4 of an hour.
You also look like you're in a scene from Alien.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold on a minute. Yeah, so if I sent you a link to come on and do Pie or Fly, click on it now. Baz will entertain you while I sort these lights out. Come on, Psychic, get some work done.
Right, guys, you have the link now. Just he's only in the corner. I can see him. It's not like he's disappeared, is it? So, yeah, so let's have you on because this has become my favourite feature.
Okay, so we've got Jess, and we've got Jill. My favourite feature is, will Kathy Stewart's technology work? That for me is the it's more gripping than any like cliffhanger I've ever known of a TV show. Will Kathy Stewart? I can see Jess. And Jess has got slap on. She's she's made an effort. I can see. She might only be in black and white, but I can see.
Where's Gargrave?
Jill's gone. Come on, Kathy.
We can do this.
Premier Inn in Gargrave. Yes, it is. The Premier Inn. If you're looking for accommodation in the Premier Inn, there's a link to it on the website.
Oh, I think Mickey said it didn't work, but that's.
Did it not? Oh, I do apologise. Yes, it's in Gargrave.
Google.
It's Skipton North. It's under 7 miles away, so it's like 10 minutes in a cab.
That's a cab ride.
Right. We're going to.
You can walk 7 miles if you piss, can't you?
Hey, sideways. Looking at this, I paid a fortune for this bloody webcam. Look how clear yours is, and look at mine. I look like I'm in witness protection. Why is mine all blurred and yours is really good?
Oh well, I got one off the internet. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Paid a fortune for this. Look, it's all right here. Look at that. Look, you get good definition in my hands.
Your hand's perfect.
But it's not figured out that I'm over here or I'm not here. And even when I do so, I need to sort this lighting out as well. So I look pink. Anyway, right. I think that link didn't work. All right, I'll sort the link out. But yeah, it's the Premier in Gargrave. No, Skipton North. I think Premier Inn call it Skipton North.
Gargrave.
But right, I'll sort it out. I'll sort out that link. Don't worry about it. Right. So first person to come on to Pie or Fly tonight. If you don't know what Pie or Fly is, basically it's an idea I had years ago that Graham Norton stole off me. He's done it with the old like red chair thing, which is just really weak, I think.
It's pants, isn't it?
But I mean, it's a similar sort of thing where people come on, they tell the story. If we get bored of the story, or for any reason just want to get rid of them, we can pie them, and we have a virtual custard pie which we can throw in the face, and then they leave. When we do this in Malham, it'll be an actual custard pie, so I'm very much excited and looking forward to whoever gets pied in the face there. We'll have like a charity raffle for who wants to do the pieing or something like that. Right. So first up tonight is somebody who was supposed to be on last week but was too busy. You know, better things to do in her life. But anyway, here she comes. It's Jess.
Hello, Jess. Hello, Jess.
Swoo, look at you. Have you just got in, or are you going out?
No, I was filming earlier, so I left my makeup on because I knew I was coming on here.
Oh, look at that! You've made even more of an effort than Baz.
These angles are weird. I should have put my hair that side.
You're back to front.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what people see, not what a mirror sees. That's what you look like to other people.
Oh goodness me! I'm so sorry. I do apologize.
Right then, Jess. Come on, let's have it. Let's hear your story. I'm ready. I've got my finger poised above the custard pie.
Are we ready?
But we're listening.
Right.
Let's go.
When I was a 12-year-old, just to give you a bit of background, I moved over to Spain, and as you do, you learn the foreign language, just to get by to begin with. So I went shopping one day with my mum to the local supermarket, and there was no meat on the counter, but they had like a local butcher's section. So I'd picked up what I thought was enough Spanish, so, built myself up to go to the counter, walked up to the counter, and I went, "Quiero una polla, por favor," and the whole place around me burst out laughing, like proper belly laughing.
Say the sentence again.
That was it.
Again.
Quiero una polla, por favor.
Okay.
I'm guessing it wasn't right.
No. So anyway, everybody around me was absolutely bursting out laughing. So I'm stood there, no idea. Well, I thought I'd said something right, but I didn't know I'd said it obviously wrong. So anyway, I was in quite a touristy area, and there was a lot of people, like Spanish people, that spoke English there. And this dear old Spanish woman walked up to me and she went, "My dear, you've just asked that lady for a dick."
Whoa!
And I was meant to ask for a chicken. One letter difference, because chicken is pollo and dick is polla. One letter.
I knew chicken was pollo.
I don't know if I can say that word on here, but
you can say what you like on here.
That's
the reason.
Yeah, you say what you like.
That's the reason.
We've clicked the checkbox that said mature content. You can say what you like.
Yeah, that's my story of walking into a Spanish butcher's and asking for a dick.
And that's the reason I'm a vegetarian. There's far too much dick in my time.
Obviously, I had enough, Baz.
Did you say you were 12?
Well, I was 12 when I moved over there, so I probably would have still been about 12, yeah, because it was in the first few weeks.
There you go. Yeah. So let's make it awkward. If now you went into a butcher's in Spain and asked for dick, then that might be a bit like people wouldn't have laughed.
No laughing now, trust me.
People wouldn't have laughed. They would have just gone, there's better places to ask for it, to be fair.
Obviously, I know how to ask for one now because I do speak Spanish, but when it was just like pidgin sort of Spanish, asking for the dick.
Did you just say you speak fluent Spanish now?
Yeah, I lived over there like 7 years, 7, 8 years.
Well, I like clearly should have pied you off for comedy value by now. But
Intelligent
where did you live in Spain?
I lived in a place called Rojales first of all. Then I moved to Torrevieja, and then I moved up to Pinoso, which is like in the mountain area.
I know Torrevieja very well.
Yeah.
My dad used to live there. You know where? This isn't interesting for anyone else, but I've got Jess on, so I'm going to have a chat with her anyway. You know, down near the San Javier Airport, Los Alcázares.
Yeah.
My dad used to live in Los Alcázares for about 13 years. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm sitting here wondering. I'm sitting here wondering whether, even with your good Spanish, whether the Spanish would even understand you with your sort of northern dialect.
Well, they always said to me when I speak Spanish, I do have like a Spanish twang to me, so I've got to come out like a Spanish accent. So
that's better than hola.
Dos cervezas, por favor.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
La cuenta, por favor.
I know that one. That's the bill, right?
Yeah.
Oh, check me out with Spanish.
Do you know what? While we're here, I'm going to pie you off anyway. But before we pie you off, right? Before we pie you off, I've got a story that I was in Los Alcázares. We were having a meal, me and my mate, and we were sat next to this, and there's a fair amount of expats out there, and their friends had obviously come over to stay with them, and we were in outside a restaurant, like in the chairs outside, and I was sat next to me and my mate who'd come over with me. Were sat next to this woman who obviously lives there and was blagging that she could speak Spanish, and her friends were there. It's like, so the waiter comes over and said, right, what we have in? Right, so she called the waiter over. She goes, it's all right, I'll do this. And she went, dos plates of chips. I swear to God, I've got this. I can speak it. Dos plates of chips, please. Well, great work, love. Great work. Your mates would have struggled without you, wouldn't they?
And I bet she got 2 plates of chips as well, didn't she?
Yeah, of course. She got dos plates of chips. Right.
Oh, by the way,
Jess,
hang on 1 second. We've got our weekly want to become famous post as well. So it's always worth noting that's turned up.
Oh, we got that. Oh, that's good.
So if you want to buy followers, anybody, then just crack on with that.
Yeah, if you want to buy followers and get kicked off whichever social media you've bought followers for, crack on. The guys in the chat, go and have a look. Right, Jess, get off. Boom!
Yay! Oh, good, great shot, Mike. Great shot. Straight in the face.
I had to remake that because I've changed the name of the lock-in, so it's a really good shot, that isn't it now? Right, next up and last up, we've got Jill. Hello again. For those that haven't got memories beyond 2 weeks ago, Jill's been on again. Jill's been on before, but she promised me it's really good. Oh, is she upside down, Baz?
Yeah, it's fine. I haven't had one for a couple of weeks, so it's fine.
Well, I turn it the other way.
No, you crack on. I love it upside down.
Okay.
But like everyone just thinks Baz has had a funny turn because he's at that age, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So everyone just thought they might need to call the authorities there. So don't do that again, Baz, because people are worried. Jill, talk to us.
Okay, night out, me and my best friend, and she's a little monster. She gets to a stage of drunkenness, and this twinkle comes in her eye. Anyway, it was my round, very busy bar. We couldn't get a seat. I said, I'm going to the toilet. I'll go get us drinks. I'll come back. Come back with the drinks. Couldn't see her. Here she is waving. Oh, she's got us a seat. Brilliant. I go over and she's sitting with an older couple. As I sit down, and she said, and this is Dr. Gillian.
Oh, God.
My best friend. I'm like, okay. And I'm just going to play along with her. You know, we're quite drunk. And she said, so I do pediatrics, and Gillian and I did training together. And she's doing this whole story about me being a doctor. And I'm just like, okay. And we're in our early 20s. This is a long time ago. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm just like nodding. And this woman that she'd chosen to sit next to had every illness known to man. She had been in every ward of our local hospital. She knew every doctor. It was the worst situation. So I'm pretending to be a doctor and nodding and saying the right things. And, oh, that must be... She kept asking us if we knew doctors, and we were just saying yes. And then she told us, you know, she went through all these illnesses she'd been in for. She then told us she'd had to have a colostomy bag at one point. And we were like, oh, difficult operation. Yeah, I've witnessed one of those. Quite bad. And then later in the conversation, she said, so when I had my reverse colostomy, and I was thinking, reverse colostomy? Leslie obviously was thinking the same, but Leslie went, reverse colostomy? So you had the shit pumped back in?
I think she's blown your cover there.
We learned quite quickly.
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was, but I was pretty certain it wasn't that.
Yeah, me too. Oh, she's had some terrible careers. I always come back, and there's lamppost painter was a great one.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I've had awful careers from Leslie. Thanks. So yeah, that's me. Right.
I'm going to pie you off as well, just because I like using my pie. Right. Thanks for your story. Get off. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. She's gone.
There it is.
I'm going to leave the pie there for a bit.
So Kathy just said she sent you a message.
Well, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to sort that out. So I need this to like slide downwards once it's done. That sounds a bit too technical for me. But yeah, I'm trying to sort that out. Anyway, Baz, have you got anything you can fill time with while I try and sort Kathy out?
Yeah, so I think it's worth mentioning again that obviously we're going to be doing this live up in Malham. Yeah, who's coming? That's the thing. That I think it's going to be brilliant, because we talked about the dates on the live the other night. Not our live. It's not a live. It's a FaceTime call. It's the same thing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, so Jess is definitely coming, and Mickey's coming, and hopefully a few of the others are. It is a new show. So Ali, Ali, you're in Arizona. Do you want to be the furthest guest to come to the live podcast all the way from Arizona?
Go on.
You want to.
I mean, I've put a link up. I've put a link up there for the travel lodge, or the premiere in. Come on. I mean, you can make your way. Like, if you're committed. I mean, we've got a few, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? We've got. I
mean, there's a drink in it. If you're the first person,
Jenny in California can make it.
There's a double in it. There's a double in it if you're the furthest person. There's an offer you can't refuse. And a pint of British ale.
Me and Baz will buy a drink for whoever. We'll do that, Baz. That's a great idea. We'll do that. Me and Baz will buy a drink for whoever comes from the furthest.
Yeah, and also to be a warm pint of English ale, because obviously that's what you've come all this way for, right?
Well, Jess is saying that she ain't going to win it because she's probably closest.
Yeah. So yeah, can I just say as well?
Spider Granny reckons 210 miles, and she's a maybe. Why are you a maybe?
No.
What could possibly be more important, Spider Granny? Come on.
Yeah, on a Wednesday night in the beginning of June. Sorry, the beginning of July.
The middle
of July.
And
also, let's just sort of let's treat it as a sort of. I'm coming up on Monday and I'm going home on the Sunday. I don't know what we're going to do for the other couple of days, but I'll be there. If I get that drunk, I might just go home like on the Monday afterwards. I'll still be there on Wednesday afterwards.
It's all good. It's all good. So Ali G's going to have to look up how far it is.
It's going to be in the thousands. I know that much.
Yeah, I reckon you'd win. And you know, I'm not promising anything, but I reckon you'd win.
And what we'll do is we'll arrange for Mickey to paint you like a tiger. You can have a double of us and a pint of warm British ale, and we'll pie you off as well. I mean, that's everything we could possibly do.
I'd say there's nothing more. There's nothing more. Spider Granny says she's working 6 weeks' time. Come on, it's in 6 weeks. People can surely arrange stuff for 6 weeks. We can't
It's
be
a
giving
big
you
shift.
much more notice than that. I mean, come on, Spider Granny. I know you say you're working, but you're only coming 210 miles. Ali G, she's
Yeah.
coming from thousands of miles away.
Yeah, it'll be like 2,000 miles plus, right?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? That's proper commitment. Right, guys. I'm gonna have to go now. I say I'm gonna have to go now. Like I was like, see you later.
Where are
I'm
you
going.
going?
Now.
Bye, Mike. Wow, I was just sort of cut adrift then. I'll be on the live on TikTok in a few minutes. Then, sorry, guys.
What I meant to say was, that's it. There's no more fun. That's it. It's all over. Come back again next week.
It has been good fun.
I don't know. I don't know where we'll be next week. I will be in England, and Baz will be in England. Hopefully, we'll be in the same room. And if that's not reason enough to tune in next week, then nothing is, because we've never been in the same room together. Literally, me and Baz, to our knowledge, haven't even been in the same country together. I mean, I'm sure we have.
Well, yeah, we have been in the past, yeah, but
not since we've known who each other existed. Not even been in the same country together. And next week or the week after, we will be in the same room.
Oh, hang on, we've got a figure on it: 5,200 miles. Wow.
There you go.
So I've decided I'm going to drive around for a week just to beat that, and then drive up there.
just set off now.
I'm going to Bristol, and then I'm going to go to Cornwall, and then I'm going to drive around there for a bit, and then I'm going to drive up to Scotland, and then back again. And I'll still won't have enough miles.
Right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much again. Or apparently it's buffering. I don't know.
No.
Anyway, thanks so much for being here. Thank you again for supporting us and what we do. Don't forget, go to daddancer.co.uk, book your tickets for Malham, get there, do whatever you need to do to get there. We'll all have an amazing night. We'll all meet all these people who we haven't actually met in real life, and we can all meet in real life. So thanks again so much. Thanks for all your support. Say it every week, but honestly, hand on heart, I totally appreciate everything that everybody does for me and everybody does for Baz. I love this community that we've got building, and by this time next week we'll have a Discord set up so we can all chat to each other.
Are we going backstage after this, by the way?
Sorry, yeah.
So don't go, Gillian. Don't go, Jess.
Jill and Jess are waiting. So yeah, if next week, if you want to come and chat to us after we've finished going live, wherever you are in the world. I mean, we had it one week where we had 2 people come backstage with us after the show, and they were both from the States. So wherever you are in the world, if you want to come and chat to us after the show and have a couple of drinks, depending on what time it is where you are. I mean, I'm not encouraging you to drink at lunchtime, but
I am.
Doesn't make you a bad person. But yeah, so if you want to come on the show next week, send an email to dad.dancermail@gmail.com and let us know a story, and you can come on to Pie or Fly next week and come and have a drink with us after the show. So good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for being here, and I will see you 3 o'clock tomorrow. Might be on the golf course, but if not, see you next week, because me and him might be in the same room for the first time ever.
Anything's going to happen on that one.
Tuning in for, isn't it? That's got to be worth tuning in for.
Just before we turn off, just want to say a big thank you to you, Mike, because everyone always says thank you to everybody else, but as ever, I always like to say thank you to you for putting this on and allowing us all to come and join your little life.
Welcome to my life.
Thank
you so much, everybody. I'll see you next.